you were preparing for the first pay-per-view of the year. 9 fighters on the card, you said?
Yeah, I believe it's 9 guys on there, yeah, for sure.
That's crazy, man. So is that like a record in one night? How do you plan on handling something like that? Because
I think it's a record, because I think everybody on the pay-per-view is my guys except one, and actually Saudi Arabia, everybody on the pay-per-view except one. And I'm just grateful, man, to work with so many great athletes and just be part of the system, you know. Islam really like the PI, all the things that PI provide, like physical therapies and dietitians, and you know, and I'm here too. And I think they're my brothers. And Khabib kind of wanted to go to San Jose, but after that, everyone decide they're gonna be here in Vegas, and Coach Javier Mendez is here, and all the Coach Muhammad, and of course Coach Khabib is here, and the camp is going extremely well. Everybody looking like they can fight next week, honestly. For me, it's easy. I'm the manager. I just sit and watch the fight. But, you know, for the coaches, it's going to be a little bit difficult. But Khabib have a lot of guys in his team who can be in the back helping Umar, Coach Muhammad, Coach Islam Mamadov, many other guys. They can be in the back. And it's just going to be a great night, man. You know, Islam Makhachev, honestly, I never see him this good. Like, he is so good right now. It's kind of mind-boggling. And Omar, he's been good for a long time. Just he didn't have the opportunity to fight any of these guys in the top 10. Now he fought Corey Sanhagen, and everybody know how good he is. And you have Tagir's also fighting. You know, he's part of this team. You know, and the fight I'm looking forward the most to Sergey Spivak and Almeida. I think this is a very intriguing fight. Every fight on the card, I think this is stacked cards from top to bottom. One of the best pay-per-view I see in a long time. Khabib, man, is such a mastermind. You know, he's make these guys work so hard. And one of the things about Khabib, he know when to push, when to stop. You know, he know how to build. And now in his gym, you have UFC champion at 155, PFL champion at 155, Bellator champion at 155, UAE champion at 155. It's crazy, you know. And you have Omar. There's no doubt in my mind Omar will be a champion at 135 pounds, and I believe Omar going to be a champion for a long time. And I think Omar is the only guy can really challenge Khabib's record. He can retire undefeated, 29-0 or 30-0. This is his record. And of course, he have a tough opponent, you know, but I believe Omar is better everywhere. Listen, I think like Sean Shelby and Hunter and Dana, they was tired of guys saying, hey, we're not gonna, nobody above him want to speak with him, fight with him. And huge credit to Corey Sanhagen. He just said, you know what, I'm gonna fight this boogeyman. And he fought him. But if Corey Sanhagen did not fight him, nobody wanted to fight him. Now, we all realize how good Omar is, right? And I think Omar one of the best fighters I've ever seen. He is so good everywhere, man, and he's so humble and so nice. And he was offered Merab in Madison Square Garden. He said yes. He was offered Merab in December. He said yes. He was offered December 14. The Chinese guy, I forgot his name. Sangidon. He said yes. He was offered in January. Sangidon. He said yes. And after that, UFC come said, hey, Merab December 18 and January 18, and he said yes. You know, he's been saying yes to everybody. He was willing to fight, ring, not ring. He just wanted to fight. He said, my goal is 29-0. This is his goal, you know. And the camp has just been so great, man. And you know, and I really get to see how great Khabib is, and you know, work with other coaches like Javier Mendez, boxing coach. He let people do their things. And you have to understand, Khabib didn't start sparring his first UFC fight. He never sparred before his first UFC fight. You know, it is crazy. He did kickboxing, he did sambo, he did jiu-jitsu, he did judo, he did grappling. But Khabib, he did not spar his first UFC fight. And this guy has such great knowledge from his father, from Javier Mendez, from all these people. Now every time I see Khabib in training, he reminds me of his father. You know, his father was a lot nicer than him. He's not as nice as his father. I can tell you that. He make these guys. Sometimes these guys come to me, hey, can you tell him to take it easy a little bit?
Right.
And I said, hey, brother. He's like, hey, leave me alone. You're not the coach. You're assistant coach. Get out of here, or you can go back in line. And it's good, man. Listen, the guy leave his family, leave his businesses, he's not making money after this. He's not looking for glory. He's not looking for prop. He's just helping his friend who been part of him become a champion. And he said, I owe this guy this. And he whipped everybody. Like he truly whipped everybody. Nobody even get a position on this guy. He's an absolute beast. He's an absolute beast. He can be a champion right now, even at light heavyweight if he really want to, middleweight if he want to, welterweight if he want to. But he don't want glory for himself. He don't want to do interviews. He don't want to talk to media. He just wants these guys to get all the shine. But when you rub shoulder with him, you always get shine with Khabib, you know? Listen, it's been great camp. UFC's been amazing, giving us the PI to ourselves. They've been just awesome, you know? And I'm really looking forward to really UFC January 18th. It's going to be a special night. I believe so.
So what's the true story? Did Merab demand this fight for the state?
Listen, Dana White is the greatest promoter on the planet. Right?
Yeah.
Two things. I don't agree with Dana. Islam Makhachev is the pound for pound greatest fighter on the planet.
I agree with you on that as well.
It's not even close. It's not even close. Especially Islam has become this. I'm watching this part. I was like, who is this guy? You understand? Obviously, Merab did not want this fight. He didn't think Umar deserved it. I think Merab just said, like, you know what? Everybody's pressure. UFC's pressuring him. Media's pressuring him. Fan is pressuring him. And he's a man. And sometimes you have to defend your turf. His turf is his title. He was pushed into this fight. He did not want this fight. He didn't think Umar deserved this fight. He stormed into the thing. Listen, at the end of the day, he was going to fight Umar regardless. There was nobody else.
Yeah.
Fight him now, March, April, May. He just, maybe he said, you know what? This is what I want to do right now. I want to shut everybody up, and I'm going to fight Umar. And Merab is tough. You know, he's a very tough guy. He's a very tough fight. He's on a 10-fight winning streak for a reason. But I believe Umar is going to beat him everywhere.